Hello and welcome back to Beer Dog Reviews. I've got a beer from Brew by Numbers for you today, and it is a can of number 10, which is a Mocha porter, which comes in at 6.5% in a 440, yep, 440ml can. Obviously Brew by Numbers, same sort of design all the time, isn't it? It's basically whichever number the beer is, big and bold, front and centre. So, perfect blend of roasted malt, coffee, beans and cacao nibs. This Mocha porter is elegant and smooth. Deep cocoa notes are complemented by roasted characters from the malts and fresh coffee notes from our pressurised cold steep coffee infusion. So, obviously, I think we can guess what the ingredients are. Water, barley, oats, wheat, hops, yeast, coffee and cacao nibs. Let's give it a go. 6.5%, a little on the higher side for the ABV on a porter, of course. You know, that's in stout territory there, but I'm sure it's delicious. Let's give it a go, shall we? Grab my glass and let's see what we've got. Nice and dark by the looks of things. Just get it all in one go. Or maybe not quite. This glass, oh, bit of overflow. Yeah, there we go. Right. Now I don't have my trusty tea towel to hand today. This glass does hold 440ml, but when it's a bit lively, it's not always the case. So bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to pause the video off and grab my trusty tea towel. Right, so we're back. Spillage all cleared up and I've managed to get the last drop into the glass. Now let's have a look at it. Which I've cleaned the base of the glass off a bit there. And there we have it. So, a solid finger of very tan head, coffee mocha head on this, well, let's say lively beer. Got a nice rich dark colour. Actually not a lot of light bleed through, so it's not quite black, but it's nearest damn it, let's be honest. Dark chocolate, coffee, obviously the aromas that you would expect just going by the can. It smells rich, it smells dark, it smells inviting. It smells good to me. Do excuse Tyrion, he's being a bit of a pain at the moment, so we'll ignore that. Right. Oh, let's get into it. Ooh. There's a sharpness in that one. The coffee bitterness is really quite strong. I'm not going to say that's a bad thing because I do like coffee. I like the bitter flavour that you get with certain types of beer and certainly certain types of coffee. I'm not getting a lot of the chocolate coming through. The body is nice and thin, not thin as such, but obviously not as thick as the stout. Ignore the sound of shame there, he's obviously taking Tyrion out for a walk. Not sure whether that's such a good thing because it's tipping down, but Tyrion won't shut up. Leave them to it, I'll enjoy this. So, as I was saying, not so much of a chocolate, which, considering it's a Mocha porter, bit of a disappointment, maybe. It's a delicious beer, there's no denying that. The body is just right for a porter. I found some stouts I've had recently, whilst they've been fantastic and delicious, the body hasn't quite been there. Not going to name names right now, but perfect body for a porter, this one. And they could have gone down the road of calling it a Mocha stout, but they thought no, the body is definitely porter there. I mean, about, what was it, 6.5? Yeah, 6.5%. It's not going to be sessionable, obviously. It's drinkable, but it is a bit of a sipper. So it's got some elements of the stout character about it. If I'm being brutally honest, I am missing a bit of smoky character to it. On a porter I would like a bit of cigar smoke, maybe a hint of pipe tobacco. Nevertheless, it is a very good beer. That can't be denied. It's not one that you would have 2 or 3 of. 1 is plenty. But it's very characterful. Yeah, it's got loads of flavour in there. Maybe not quite the flavour proportions that you would have expected, but the flavours you expect are there, just maybe round the wrong way. Is it delicious? Yes. Would I buy it again? Yes. Are they the main questions we need to know about? Yes. So, all in all, it's a pretty good beer. I'd certainly buy it again. That rich coffee flavour. I could see this being an after dinner beer. May well pick up a few cans for after my Christmas dinner. I think that'd go down rather nicely. Obviously I've got to have the port and Stilton first, but damn fine beer. That's the main thing, isn't it? Yeah, there's some things I'd probably change if it was my beer, but can I enjoy it? Yeah, definitely can. It's a bit of a slower drink than some I've had recently, but there's nothing wrong with that. Very good winter beer, autumn beer. Hell, I'd probably drink this all year round. I mean, it's definitely an autumn winter beer, but it's enjoyable enough to have any time of year. So, strong coffee, slight hint of chocolate, big bang of bitterness, and a good hit of roasty malt. What's not to love? Well, cheers to you all. Don't forget to, as always, like, comment and subscribe down there. And pop that down for a second. Until next time, happy drinking.